What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show here today. The Braves are coming to town for a 3-game series, so hopefully we can take 2 out of 3 here. After a somewhat disappointing time in San Diego, we split that 4-gamer. Here we go, bottom of the second. I'm batting cleanup today with a .313 batting average. Nobody out, nobody on, no score. Tariq Skubal on the mound for the Braves. He hits 98 on his four-seamer, 90 on his slider, 97 on the sinker. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the lefty. I watched a four-seamer almost right down the middle. That's not a good pitch to take. 0-1 the count for me. Second pitch is a slider. Good swing timing. Bad contact. And it's an 0-2 count in a hurry here leading off the bottom of the second. Next pitch. Up and in a little bit with that four-seamer. 1-2 the count. Come on, big fella. Hit me with a 12-6 curve. That would be amazing. Oh, there it was, and I swing and miss. It was off the outside corner. Oh, man, I hate to say I called that, but... Oh, dude. We come back top of the fourth. It's a 1-1 ball game. Runner on first, and nobody out for Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 on the day and hitting a lowly 174. Man, I thought I had a bad start to the season. He's having a rough one. Oh, he's got himself a 1-2 count against Luis Severino. Let's see what the windup and the pitch gets us. Simple ground ball. Liner. Cool. What kind of weird animation was that? Oh my gosh. Oh well, whatever. That's the first out. We come back bottom of the fourth. 1-1 the score. 1 out, nobody on. 0 for 1 day at the plate for me so far. Let's see what I can do against Tariq Skubal in this at-bat, as got royally massacred in the first one. Sinker on the outside third, just above the knees. Got a piece of that one and fouled it away. That makes the count 0-1 to start this at-bat as well. Next pitch is a four-seamer at the top of the zone, right at the border of the center and inside thirds. 0-2 the count as that one's fouled away as well. There's a circle change low and away for a ball. 1-2 the count. It's like I did this in the last at-bat. Strike, ball for a 1-2 count. Ooh, just missed the inside corner with a four-seamer there. That makes for a 2-2 count in this AB. Let's see what Skubal's got for pitch number 5. Oh, how did I get a piece of that four-seamer? Oh, I ticked it into the catcher's mitt. Oh, that doesn't work out too well. 2 Ks for me now, as that's really not working. Bottom of the sixth, we come back. Arizona leading 2-1. Runners on second and third. Nobody out. Bryce Jarvis on the mound now for the Braves. He hits 94 on his four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Inside corner with a four-seamer. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. 0-1 the count, as that one hung up for a while before it finally landed in the stands. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, much better contact on a four-seamer just above the knees on the outer third, and it is also going to find its way into foul territory. 0-2 the count for me now. Next pitch. Swing and a miss at a slider on the outside corner. The hat trick is complete in just 3 at-bats. My gosh. I am doing horrible here. We come back bottom of the seventh. It's a 5-1 ball game with Arizona in the lead. 2 outs and a runner on second for me. Let's see if the Crackerjack makes things any different for me against Dylan Tate, who is now on the mound. He hits 96 on his sinker, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch in the dirt. Got away from the catcher a little bit there, but no advancement from the runner at second. Come on, big guy. This is my first 1-0 count to start an at-bat in this game so far, so that's a perk, right? Got me with the sinker almost down the middle of the plate and just above the knees. 1-1 the count for me now. Next pitch. Come on, stay fair, stay fair. Oh, just foul and into the bullpen. 1-2 is the count after sending that slider just foul of the pole. And another whiff on a slider low and away. That is a golden sombrero for me. 0 for 4 with 4 Ks. Oof. Yeah, that is not good at all. Top of the ninth, we come back. Arizona is leading 5-1. Nobody out and nobody on for Brendan Rodgers. He's 0 for 3 on the day. So he's had just as good a time at the plate as I have in this one. Garrett Crochet throws him a pitch. It's grounded to me at third. We'll scoop that up and throw to first. Easy play for the first out here in the top of the ninth. And the Diamondbacks are going to take the win here in game number 1, despite my massive offer. 5-1 the final score here in game number 1. We're going to move on to game number 2. Strikeout in the first. That 0 for 4 is a strikeout all the way around there. Holy crap. Let's move on to game number 2, though, see if we can do a little better in that one. And you know that means, since we're going into game number 2, this is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Looks like we got the roof open here in Chase Field in Arizona. As game number 2, I'm batting third in the order with a .302 batting average. Atlanta is leading this one 1-0 in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, nobody on for me against Ranger Suarez. He hits 95 on his sinker, 96 on the 4-seamer, and 90 on his cutter as well. First pitch from the lefty, outside with a 4-seamer, 1-0 the count. I've managed to amass 35 hits so far in this 2027 season. Second pitch of the at-bat is a 4-seamer, again off the outside corner. It is a 2-0 count. Third pitch of the at-bat from Suarez. Oh, dribbled down the first baseline. First baseman grabs it, takes it to the bag himself. And it's a wasted ground ball out there in the bottom of the first, but at least it's not a strikeout. I finally got myself an at-bat where I don't swing and miss to strikeout. All right, we come back top of the third. Still a 1-0 lead for the Braves. Runners on second and third, 2 away, and Austin Riley is at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day, hitting .333 on this young season. Frankie Montas is the man on the mound for the Diamondbacks. He's throwing an 0-1 pitch now to Riley. We're not going to get, well, we don't even need a double play. Oh, past me at third into left field. Yeah, that's a 2-run single for Riley. It's now a 3-0 lead for Atlanta, so yeah, that's not great. Bottom of the fourth, we come back, it's a 3-1 ball game, so Arizona is on the scoreboard now. Ranger Suarez still on the mound here. Nobody out, nobody on. Let's see what I get with pitch number 1 of this at-bat. Right down the middle with a 4-seamer. That's what I'm going to get. And a late swing results in a foul ball. 0-1 the count for me now. Second pitch. Another one. A sinker this time. Can't catch up to it. And it's another foul ball for a quick 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch. Below the knees on the outside corner with the sinker. 1-2 the count. Fortunately, I didn't swing at that one. The 1-2 pitch. Outside with another sinker. 2-2 the count. He got the first one in the zone, but the other two have been not that close. The 2-2 pitch, though, is low and inside with another sinker. And we went from 0-2 to 3-2. How about that? Payoff pitch on the way now from Ranger Suarez. And we chop one down the third baseline, but foul. And we're going to do the payoff pitch one more time here. This is pitch number 7 of the at-bat. That one's down the line and right. That's going to be a double off the bat, no doubt about it. That rattles around near the foul pole. And we're into second safely. We finally get ourselves a base hit in this one instead of striking out and grounding out. So I'll take it. Got to salvage something for the old batting average in this one. Bottom of the fifth, we come back. We're tied at 3 runs apiece. 2 outs and nobody on for me as I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day with a double and a run scored. Ranger Suarez still on the mound for the Braves, throwing pitch number 84 of his outing. And it's below the knees on the outside corner with a sinker. 1-0 the count. Come on, big fella, put one in the zone. Let me have some fun. That's not it. Sinker low and inside makes for a 2-0 count now. I almost want to say he's starting to pitch around me a little bit. That one didn't. And it's a ground ball with eyes into left field. We have ourselves a single and a double in this one. So after the golden sombrero in game number 1, we're now 2 for 3 in game number 2. I'm not a fan of the golden sombrero, but hey, I'll take the 2-hit day any old day of the week. Top of the 6th, we come back, still a 3-3 ball game. Runner on second and 2 away for Brendan Rodgers. He's 0 for 2 on the day and 0 for 6 on the series, so he's not having a good time at the plate at all. Frankie Montas is still on the mound for the Diamondbacks. He's throwing an 0-1 pitch here to Rodgers. And that one's into left field. And it's down for a hit. The throw into the plate is not going to be anywhere close to in time as it is up the first baseline as well. So an RBI single for Rodgers breaks up his offer and gives Atlanta a 4-3 lead. We come back top of the 8th. It is now a 6-3 lead for not for Arizona, for Atlanta. And Ronald Acuna Jr. is at the plate. He's 3 for 3 on the day with a double, 2 singles, and 3 runs scored, and hitting .388 on the season. He's got himself a 2-2 count with a runner on second and 2 away, so we got twos everywhere in this at-bat. Sean Manzo is on the mound for the Diamondbacks out of the bullpen. And that one's popped up. Shortstop is going to make the play. And that's going to retire the side. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th, trailing the Braves by a score of 6-3. Speaking of the bottom of the 8th, I'm up to the plate with a runner on first and nobody out here. I'm so far 2 for 3 on the day, 2 for 7 on the series. Jose Leclerc is now on the mound for the Braves. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, 92 on his cutter, 90 on the circle change, 97 on the two-seamer, only 85 on the slider. First pitch is outside with that four-seamer, 1-0 the count. As you see the splits there, I do way better against left-handed pitching. And that slider there just above the knees got a piece of that and fouled it away. I think it said 425 against lefties and only 255 or something like that against right-handed pitching. Cutter in the top of the zone here is fouled off. That makes the count 1-2. He's throwing me a variety of pitches so far. Next pitch. Oh, way out in front of a slider off the outside corner. There's another K for my season total. That's not doing so great here. Somehow we tied it up and we're back in the bottom of the 10th. It's an 8-6 lead for For Atlanta. I keep seeing the A's and it's like, yeah, it's an A, Arizona. Yeah, no. Runner on second, nobody out. Jojo Romero on the mound for the Braves. He hits 97 on the sinker, 98 on the four-seamer, 92 on his cutter. First pitch. Chopped to third. Unproductive first out there in the bottom of the 10th. That's not boding well for this one. And the Braves are going to take the win. 8-6 is the final score here as Jojo Romero picks up the win for the Braves. Kyle Nelson taking the loss for the Diamondbacks. Series is now tied at 1 game apiece here. After 2 games, we're going to move on to game number 3 and see who can win the rubber match of this 3-game series. I'd like to think we can pull this off here, but, weirder things have happened. It's an overcast day here in Arizona for game number 3. Bottom of the first, 2 outs, nobody on. Tony Gonsolin on the mound. And we grip and rip the first pitch we see, a slider right down the middle, and it finds its way into the left center field bleachers. So long, baby. There's a well-needed home run. Gives Arizona a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. That is home run number 13 on the season for me. 444-footer. I like it. I like it a lot. Maybe that'll fire up the old offense here. We come back top of the 4th. It's a 1-1 ball game. 1 out, nobody on for Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 2 for 7 on the series so far. He's driven in 3 runs so far in Arizona here. Brandon Pfaadt is the man on the mound for the Diamondbacks. He's got a 1-2 count against Riley. Let's see what he's going to serve up for him. Hopefully a simple ground ball. No, sir. Liner right to the left fielder who only has to backpedal a step to make the catch. Why was that a fielding opportunity for me? I don't get it. Bottom of the 4th, we come back. It's a 1-1 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 1 with that dinger in the first inning. Tony Gonsolin still on the mound for the Braves. He throws a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on a slider, and that's all he's got that's quick. It was that slider that I put in the cheap seats earlier. And he serves me one up on the outside corner at the knees. Swing and a miss. Makes for an 0-1 count to start this at-bat. Next pitch from him. Oh, four-seamer. Wee bit behind that one, and it's fouled off down the first baseline. And we have an 0-2 count in a hurry as he's pitching me around the knees pretty well in this one. Slider on the outer third in the top half of the zone is fouled away. That makes for an 0-2 count yet again here. And finally, we take one inside. Four-seamer not going to get the call all the way in there. We have a 1-2 count. Next pitch is way outside with a slider. 2-2 the count. He started off really good, peppering the edges of the zone pretty nicely, honestly. And then 2 pitches, not even close. What the heck? 2-2 pitch is up and in with the four-seamer. We have ourselves a full count after going down 0-2. Next pitch. Swing and a miss on a slider below the knees. And it's back to the dugout. I go with the K next to my name. So a home run and a strikeout. The 2 worst and best case scenarios for an at-bat. We come back bottom of the 7th, still a 1-1 ball game. Tony Gonsolin still on the mound. He's only thrown 64 pitches to get to this point. Bases are empty and nobody out, and a four-seamer is just below the knees there to start this AB. Apparently the old Cracker Jackets might be kicking in for me here. Let's find out. Oh, why did I swing at that? Four-seamer inside at the top of the zone. I was way behind it to boot. That was not a slider. Oh, boy. And that one wasn't either. Four-seamer inside makes the count 2-1. So he's really peppering the edge of the zones here again. We take a four-seamer on the outer third to make the count 2-2. Come on, big guy. Give me something besides a fastball here, would you? Ask and you shall receive. Slider outside runs the count full. This is my second full count against Gonsolin in this game. Payoff pitch number 1. Dribbled past the third baseman there into left field. We'll take the single. So, yeah, better than a strikeout. Better than a ground out. But, yeah, a single's a single. That extends my little baby hit streak, which is now at 2 games. Oh, we come back bottom of the 9th, still tied at 1. Boss battle challenge against Bryce Jarvis with runners on the corners and nobody out. A sac fly here counts as a walk-off, so let's see what I can do here. Yeah, driving the winning run. No kidding, that's my dynamic challenge. They intentionally walk me. Are you kidding me? Come on, guys. Yeah, the chicken sound is well-deserved there. Not a surprise, the Diamondbacks do end up walking it off with the bases loaded and nobody out there in the bottom of the 9th. It's kind of hard to screw that up. I mean, I've seen it done before, but we end up winning 2-1 the final score here in game number 3, and we take the series 2-1 as well. So that'll help the old win percentage out. I don't know if I did a whole lot for my batting average. 4 for 12 on the series. It'll bump it up a smidge. Not a lot, but a little bit. So, yeah, that's going to be the end of this series. Therefore, it will be the end of the episode. So for those of you that have made it this far, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.